Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm supposed to be doing a movie review right now. Gotta finish this song first, you know. What's up, everybody? It's Mac the Movie Guy. Incognito, but not really. Just got back from seeing Baby Driver. Yep, I finally got to see Baby Driver a few days late. Actually, almost a week late. But it's how I wanted to celebrate my July 4th. So, thought I'd do my interview with some glasses in the style of Baby Driver, and I have my earbuds plugged in, so I'm like super styling, ready to drive my car fast and furiously. Yeah, car movies, right? They're all the rage these days. Yeah, so also thought I'd give myself some light here, thanks to Edgar Wright and his direction. It's nice to see a film actually well directed this year. Baby Driver is directed by Edgar Wright, and it stars Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, John Hamm, Lily James, and Ansel Elgort. Hope I'm getting that name right. And that's an interesting cast in itself. John Bernthal's in this too, but I wouldn't say it really stars John Bernthal. It's a smaller part. The film is about a young man who has been a crazy awesome driver since childhood. He used to boost cars when he was a little kid. And he boosted the wrong car one day, and now he works for the mob, maybe? That's what Kevin Spacey is? He works for Kevin Spacey. And he does a bunch of gigs for him, where he's the getaway driver. So, his name is Baby. There's a waitress, played by Lily James, that he falls in love with. And that's really all you need to know. I think less is more in knowing this film, knowing about the film, I would say. I think the trailers did a good job of giving you sort of an overview without giving you too much detail. Some trailers ruin it by giving away huge plot points in the trailers, and I think Baby Driver did a really good job of not doing that. So I'm going to honor that by not revealing a heavy amount of plot. So I liked Baby Driver. I know that some people, it had like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which basically just means every critic at that time had given it a positive review. The thing about Rotten Tomatoes is sometimes you see a 100% score, and you're like, oh my god, that must be the best movie ever. No, it just means we all agreed that it was good. Sort of like everybody can just sort of agree that Citizen Kane is a classic. Like, we all, whether you feel like you like it or not, it has its place, it's earned its place in cinema history. Baby Driver is a good movie. It's not my favorite movie of the year. Unfortunately, I was really rooting for it, but it is a very well-directed, well-written, well-shot, well-acted film. It just happens to have a second act that doesn't work for me. It kind of does. It kind of works for me. My problem with the film is that it starts you off with a bang. The first act is incredible. It is high action, high octane, really gets you going. And then we hit the brakes, and Ansel Elgort meets Lily James, and the film just slows down, and it takes a while to build back up. And that's really my biggest problem, is that you hit us in the beginning really hard with a great opening act, and then it just came in and took forever to get back to where it was. I feel like I feel like there's a better second act. I feel like there's a second act that could have worked in there and still given us those characters and still given us those plot ideas, but not come to a screeching halt. There could have been like just a way to make it have more punch. I don't know, have more something. Yeah, it just kind of crawled a little bit. I still kind of liked it. I just, I was disappointed in the slowness of the middle of the film. But there's really good acting in this. Jamie Foxx is really good in this. He handles the dialogue really well. I like John Hamm in this. I actually really liked Kevin Spacey in this too. It's exactly the kind of role that Kevin Spacey would play. It was written probably specifically with him in mind. It feels like a Kevin Spacey role. And then Ansel Elgort, I thought he did a pretty good job. I think he's one of the weaker links in the cast. Definitely. He's still kind of inexperienced, but he does a good job here. And Lily James, I've never really gotten Lily James as an actress, gotten the hype, but I thought she did a good job here. I'm not gonna jump up and down, but I will say good job. Yeah, so the biggest reason you want to see this film is because of the car chases. Anyway, let's be honest. That's the reason people watch Fast and Furious, for the cars. So, yes, the car chases in this are amazing. There's actually also an on-foot sequence, which I thought was really amazing. And I don't know if Ansel Elgort did all of his own stunts, but more props to him, however many of those stunts he actually did, because that scene was also great. But the opening car chase scene is that's like a classic. I mean, we're talking like Bullet here. Like, people are going to be talking about that in like 20 years, I think. So, it almost makes up for the second act. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to grade it. It's not an A for me, because that an A, when I give a film an A, it means that it basically is flaw free. It is flawless to me. Either it has such a small flaw that I can just, or it's flawless. An A- means there's one thing wrong with it, and I can't ignore it, and I can't just give it an A. And I think that's Baby Driver for me. I felt like the second act was slower than it needed to be, and just could have been done differently. But definitely see Baby Driver. It is very original, very well shot, very well acted. I liked it. So I'm going to give Baby Driver an A-. Alright, that's it. I reviewed Baby Driver. I was like a week late, so I don't think anybody's really going to care. But if you do watch this video, and you would like to see more of me in the light, or not in the light, oh, I'm still in the light, then subscribe to my channel. I do movie reviews, in case you didn't know. That's what I do. So subscribe. Till next time, peace out.